Hello everyone, welcome to TUTORIEX, and in this video I'll discuss the second part of loops in Python. So in first part I just discussed what is loops and what is for loop and while loop. Here I'll discuss range function. Range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 and by default and increments by 1 by default and stops before a specific number. So what does all that mean, right? This is the syntax of range function. Let's make a variable r equals to use this range function, and I'll just put 10. Okay, and how you can print the sequence of range function, like what is the element inside range function, the value it returns here. So how you can print what is inside r? We'll print using for loop like this, because we use for loop to iterate over a sequence. For x in r print x, and I'll print it. I'll first run this cell and print it. So 0 to 9 it's printed, right? Because by default it will start from 0, and here I already put a 10. This is the stop value. So 0 to 9, when it's 10 it's gonna terminate it, and this is the step size. We'll use those here also. Look, here I have already put 10, right? So if I do 2 comma 10 and run this, so it's starting from 2 and going till 9, because the start position is 2 here. And if I do step size is 3, so what is happening? It's starting from 2 and going till 10, but the step size is 3, like 2 then 5 then 8, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 3 8. The step size, like it's taking a big jump on 3 numbers. So 2 to 5 it's jumping and 5 to 8 it's jumping. You'll understand if I do 2 and run this. 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, it's going 2 to 10, but the step size is 2. So this is the syntax of range function and how you can use it in for loop. Like if I wanna print a multiplication table, I can do it directly, like for I in range 11, because it will go 0 to 10. If I do 10 it will go 0 to 9. I already shown you here. So 1 to 11, if I say print, and I'll use f string here, I've already discussed that. So this will print the multiplication table of 5. Okay, so if I run this, you see 5 0 0, 5 1s are 1, 5 2s are 10, and like that 5 10s are 50. So you see what I did there. I used f string, I used 5, and the value of I will be incremented 1 by 1, because the step size I haven't given here, so by default increments by 1. Okay, so first it's 0, then 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. And here I did that 5 into I, so 5 into 0 0, 5 into 1 5. So that's the results printing here. So this is the multiplication table of 5, and we printed it using range function. So then I come to break statement. This break and continue are the loop controlling statements. Okay, so I'll do this same thing here for x in r print x, like that, or I'll use this range function. First let me print here for I in range 10 print I. So what it will print? 0 to 9. That's easy. So what is the break statement? If I put a condition inside the for loop, if I equal to 5, break statement is used to break out of loop. So if I run this, you see 0 to 4 are printed, because it's going one at a time. First is 0 1 2 3 4, and when it's 5, I equals to 5, it's going inside this if statement, and here there's a break. So when the break statement is running, it's breaking out of loop. So I'll print here for your understanding, out of loop. Okay, loop. So out of loop. Okay, because the break statement is working here. And like if I do here 8, you will see when it's 8 it's printing till 7, and after that out of loop. So this is how break statement works, and same as that continue statement. I'll just copy paste the same stuff here, and instead of break I'll use continue. And what it does, Try to see. If I equals to 8, continue. So continue statement does that, it skips the code after continue. So when it's when I equals to 8, the continue statement is executing, right? So the print I, so when the continue statement is executing, it's going on the next iteration, so it's keeping that I equals to 8. So if you see here 6, 7, then 9, it's keeping that print I when I equals to 8. So that's how continue statement works. It skips the iteration and goes on to the next iteration. So it's keeping the value of 8 and going here on the next iteration. If I do here 5, it will skip 5, and if I do I equals to 5 and I equals to 8, it will skip both 5 and 8, because whether it's I equals to 5 or I equals to 8, it's gonna execute this continue statement, so it's gonna skip both 5 and 8. Okay, so that's how break and continue statement works. Now you can practice the stuff I'm teaching you on your own with your own example for having a better understanding at those stuff. Okay, and all these codes and stuff will be pushed into GitHub, and you'll get everything in description. And try to follow the playlist, and try to watch the video in that order only, so that will help you a lot. You see this playlist here. So see you on the next video. Bye bye.